Oh, it's finally popping off. It's your boy, Queso Big Dipper.
I am back. What it do, baby?
And since I've been gone, a literal hip-hop civil war, and I'm not talking Drake and Kendrick, has now popped off. My big brethren on the UK and my familia in the America have finally met to say who is the better MCs. As I look at the situation, I don't think that there's anybody more qualified than the Dipper to bring you this reaction. So without any further ado, ET Lifestyle, shout out to them. They put together pretty much what's been going on in the situation, and you're going to get 100% of my feedback and how I feel about the situation. And I'm going to explain to you guys how I completely predicted this. Start with Big Skepta. Oh, hit that thumbs up
So
button.
if you were with us for the last video, you recall that Skepta was frustrated by the fact that a lot of rap fans in general don't respect UK rap enough. And then he decided to drop a take that only led to even some more disrespect aimed at UK rap after he revealed that out of everyone you could name in hip-hop, it was MGK who put a chink on Eminem's armor with mind-blowing lyricism like "Your beard is weird." And we got more that's come from this.
I ain't gonna lie. There is probably not gonna be a person that is more pro UK rap. And I totally get where Skepta's coming from, and I think it's complete bullshit. And as a person who now lives in the South, and as a person who is a hip-hop historian and knows the way that the East Coast and the West Coast treated down South, treated down here before we were embraced into the grander, I guess, ecosystem of hip-hop, the way that the South, like Atlanta and shit, has ran over now, it feels like that in the UK. And I think this is a situation of the messenger being bad. Now, obviously, Skepta can't out-rap Eminem, but nigga, and Eminem's literally is like a battle rapper, so his style leans to that. But when people were saying Getz just couldn't even battle with Kendrick, I was like, oh, niggas must not have Getz catalog. Like, you must not know Getz catalog, and you're only basing this off of Kendrick's. And I think Kendrick would win a battle with Getz, but to say that he couldn't even rap with him, I think is a little blasphemous. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just a little, there's so many great spitters in the UK. Against Skepta for a battle rap situation, I don't know, but it's like, I don't know. Chip might have a good chance against a lot of guys. I think Chip would beat MGK. Let's take Eminem out of it. I think Bugsy Malone would beat MGK. I think that... So, let's be fair.
We got Joyner Lucas out here who decided to clown Skepta over these takes that led to an interesting back and forth, and apparently we could have some action on the way between these two rappers to start the United Kingdom.
And I don't give a fuck, like Joyner Lucas got bars for show, but I'm taking Skepta musically, and this is that bullshit Americans do where they try to disregard the rest of the world. Nigga, I am taking, and us in America, we're taking fucking Skepta over Joyner Lucas. Y'all niggas is motherfucking crazy. This nigga be rapping with Will Smith. Don't nobody in hip-hop take this guy serious. I'm being completely honest. So, a lot of times it'd be like, y'all be so quick to insult somebody else, but it's like, Joyner Lucas? You see how I had so much respect when it was M? Like, okay, Eminem, I get it. Niggas ain't listening to your shit. Skepta is a bona fide legend. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't understand how blasphemous Joyner Lucas going at Skepta is. Skepta is a legend in his regard. You cannot tell the story of UK rap, and that is an entire multiple countries, right? How many countries are in the United Kingdom? So anyways, it's a bunch of shit, right? Hella niggas. You can't tell a story without Skepta. Nigga, we could tell the story of hip-hop and go into specific details and never mention Joyner Lucas. So don't try. I know, because when you're unfamiliar with something, you think this thing doesn't exist. Let me tell you something right now. Maybe when I walk into certain situations, I might have a relatively big YouTube channel. There's a lot of situations where my channel, I'm a complete fucking nobody in comparison to what's going on. And there's a lot of situations where I walk in and I don't know the guy. I've never heard of you. I don't know the kind of content you make. But this nigga does my monthly numbers in a day. The thing is, don't, like the cops say, ignorance for the law is not an excuse for breaking the law, whatever the fuck the motherfuckers say.
Versus United States battle. And before we get to it, today we also have more that's come from the reactions surrounding GID's Animals featuring Eminem, as we got some proof that Eminem's been watching these reaction videos on this platform, and we also got another one from comedian and actress Kathy Griffin about the story behind her appearance on Eminem's The Real Slim Shady front, who dropped the ball just when rap fans were beginning to take his opinions seriously. And this reaction from our last caller, but he can battle Ari Spears.
That nigga funny. I'm gonna be honest. He's a hoe, but he's funny as shit. And telling it he can battle Ari Spears. Y'all see Ari Spears on Vlad? My producer be sending me that clip weekly because I get into these arguments all the time about the UK. It's like, bro, y'all just, that's like saying no nigga in New York can out-rap a nigga in California. It's like, dude, that's a fucking ridiculous statement to make. Do you know how many artists there are? Eminem's not better than Dave, not currently, sure as fuck not. I don't give a damn what you say. Eminem's not better than Little Sims currently, especially if we're talking about records. So let's not do that. Cause unlike all these other niggas making this content, I listened to UK rap for years, and I listened to American rap for years. There's no bias. I don't really care one way or another. I just see the injustice that these niggas be getting, and I be rocking for them. It's like, and I'm always gonna rock for the being suppressed in our own fucking culture.
Not Eminem, edit actually with disrespect, cause bro thinks MGK won the F, and if you recall, in response to a tweet of
he never said MGK won. He just said he left a chink in his armor. Just like I don't think Meek Mill won his beef with Drake. See, people are dick riders. Drake didn't win his. I mean, Meek Mill didn't win his beef against Drake, but the ghostwriting allegations was a chink in the armor. How about you learn what these expressions mean before you just decide to start dick riding?
About how UK rappers can't win. We got this from Skepta. The average American rapper don't even listen to UK rappers, but we listened to them for years, and that's exactly why the UK can't lose. And Joyner Lucas was lurking in the chat.
I do agree with that. I don't think Joyner Lucas raps, but I could name 30 UK rappers. Gets, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. We probably put Joyner Lucas up against Gigs. Alright, now let's put him up against Mazza.
And he had enough after this tweet popped up from Skepta. He took to X, the moment I've been waiting for. Say the word. Joyner Lucas versus Skepta. And in Joyner's corner, some users had to diss the entire United Kingdom just to prove a point. Talk about shots fired. I love Skepta, but ain't no dude that eats beans and toast. Finna scrape dudes who grew up on processed foods.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Imagine being...
I am defending y'all niggas, but I've been telling y'all about that beans and toast. I've been telling you that beans and toast is going to be very hard for niggas to take you serious in the hood. We just move a little different. You can't judge these British niggas by their diet, because they diet ain't just lit, boy. They be eating like blood toast, like, but God, but it's white people. And this is why I can't stand about Americans. What the fuck y'all what do you think you guys would be eating? Y'all make fun of British people's foods if you didn't bring Mexican, Asians, and black people to this country. What y'all think y'all are them? I don't understand this, like, superiority complex y'all niggas be having. It's like, bro, no, are the same niggas, bro. I know y'all different, but like, literally the difference is the American experience for sure.
Some have warned Joyner Lucas to proceed with caution. Chip, Skepta, Dave, Stormzy, Central C, Bugsy Malone, those UK rappers alone will out-rap half of the United States rappers.
And that's a fact. This nigga said half. If you give me that list, I say 96% of American rappers, they're out-rapping. The thing is, the best rappers I don't think a nigga is out-rapping Dave. I don't think you put Dave on a song with somebody and what it is about Dave that we love doesn't outshine what's going on. I'm just being real. Just like artists like Jadakiss. You've never heard a feature of Jadakiss that he doesn't body yet, because what Jadakiss is at its rawest, nigga, this shit works on anything. It's Kiss.
These guys have been in ciphers, rap battles, where they had to come up with stuff and on the go, and they did impressively. Don't underestimate them. However, some users spoke too soon. He ain't accepting this. Loudly crying emoji. Skepta is UK good, not US good, and would get slumped by Joyner. And Skepta took to X to respond to Joyner Lucas. First, you are a brave man, Jonah. How long you been waiting for this moment though? And clearly, Skepta didn't learn from what we witnessed when Nicki Minaj was going at it against Megan Thee Stallion, when Nicki's tweets took out the sting from the actual song that released later, because calling Joyner Lucas Jonah, clearly a reference to the story of Jonah disobeying God in the Old Testament, is
And you saying he can't rap with that nigga? And you saying he can't rap with him? Y'all lying! Y'all lying! You know that, but that was a bud. That was a... Y'all lying on the man.
a bar that is being wasted on social media.
Facts though. I'm ready for this shit to get musical. Y'all niggas need to stop yapping on the internet and get to the bars.
Saved for the diss tracks, and also asking questions when he's been looking for someone to battle has sparked reactions like, now a ninja wanna ask questions? Nah, B, set it up. And Joyner Lucas didn't let the Jonah dig slide as he pulled up the classic from Ari Spears to fire back at Skepta.
But I can't stand listening to niggas from London rap. When they come and they cop, when they cop, and they go, did they throw it in the hot, and they that shit sounds ridiculous.
I actually like, some of the UK.
Me too.
In fact, I even went out there. I remember some years back.
Ari Spears has historically had bad hip hop takes. He sits there with the Culture Vulture Vlad, picks up his paychecks, and has this weirdly 90s New York bias. And I think that what happens with music that's different than most art forms is music means so much to us that we will identify time periods of our lives with certain artists or certain groups of artists, right? And so, like, you hear a song and this takes you back to, like, God, I remember where I first heard this. I remember when we used to ride around and smoke to this song. So what happens when you notice niggas who have this kind of weird dick-eating opinions, it comes from a fear of getting old. It comes from their love of nostalgia, but it doesn't come from a love of hip-hop. It doesn't come for a furtherance of hip-hop. This guy in the corner, 50 Cent, continues to push the culture. These guys hate the culture, hate that there's new young niggas coming out, and they just want to be mad at something. He isn't arguing. What he's telling you, the reason he doesn't like it is because he has this very American, bigoted mindset where if it's not us, there's not only do we not like it, but there's something wrong with it. If I didn't do it, there's something wrong with it. If I come to your country and you guys are praying to a certain kind of God, I am going to enslave you. There's this weird mentality that these people have that it's so sad that even us as black Americans, well, I'm an African American, but as black Americans, we still feel like that. We can't see that. A lot of these ideologies and tricks that people use of showing you that a difference is a problem is the same kind of ideology that leads down to shit that we've had to deal with in this country, but they can't see it. So a guy will sit here and make fun of a British nigga for his accent. Ari Spears will sit here and make fun of an African person for an accent. But let this white man Vlad start going, hey brother, do you want some chicken and watermelon? And we will all be offended. Rightly so, because that shit's messed up. But let's stop doing it to other people at any opportunity that we get. Let's stop. Let's, for once, decide, let's be on, in history, the right side. And we stop letting our own negative, evil, just bitch-ass biases skew how we feel. Bro, don't give a fuck about that. Bro, man, there's probably like white guys in the country club going right now, I don't listen to that rap, that riggedy rap, riggedy rap. And when they say that shit's annoying. It's offensive. But you'll do this to some other niggas. Why? Because they talk different and first off, nigga, you're speaking their language. We didn't come up with English, It's not called American, nigga. We're speaking their language, and you still will insult those niggas for how they speak it. Fuck these niggas. I'll be back when we back with more bars. Hit that thumbs up button. I'm excited to see what the chat's talking about on this one. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. UK versus US is popping off.